Now official Spanish language. Public speaking in the United States is prohibited, as today Donald Trump will sign an executive order so that the English language is officially recognized in the United States. And it is reported that the immigration agency ICE is arresting people for the simple fact of speaking Spanish, are even arresting U.S. citizens. That's how my people listen to it. And it is that, according to a report recently published by several media yesterday, prohibited from speaking Spanish in public. In a controversial and unprecedented movement, President Donald Trump announced a new law prohibiting immigrants from speak Spanish in public in the United States. The measure, which is already being called the Law of Hispanic Silence, contemplates a fine of $2,000 for anyone who is surprised conversing in Spanish in street stores, restaurants, or any other space open to the public. This country has a language, now official Spanish.
Shalom, shalom, shalom. We're back with another video. So before I get started, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakahak, Dash, to the elder apostle and bishop of Great Millstone, who I learn from daily, who rule well. I like to get double on them. Shalom to the 144,000, to the 1/3, to the elect. Shalom. Here with a video I'm called False Report. There is not no law saying Spanish can't be spoken in public or be fined. And I was seeing the video earlier, and I was gonna do a lesson on it, but Yahweh Shai stopped me from doing that lesson to have me go deeper into it to see what was truly going on. Now, Trump did sign an executive order making English the primary language here in Babylon the Great, but there is nothing that says anyone caught speaking Spanish would be arrested or fined $2,000. That right there is a false report. It's a lie. Just basically people trying to push fear and hate and lies and destruction, probably from somebody who hates Trump and his administration. I mean, he made so many enemies. Nah, it doesn't really matter who, but this is truly a false report. Now, the executive order of English being the main language, yes, but being arrested and fined for just speaking Spanish in public, no, that there is a lie. And I want to give thanks to Yahweh Shai for having me go into this more to look up just to make sure. It says no, speaking Spanish has not been outlawed in the United States, while some political figures have pushed for English to be the only official language. That's Donald Trump. That's the executive order he signed. There is no federal law prohibiting speaking Spanish or any other language. However, some states have designated English as their official language, though even those states speaking Spanish is not illegal. So it's not illegal. I want to take you down to here. This was 3 days ago. Will Spanish no longer be spoken? Trump decreed English as the official language of the United States of America. Remember this 3 days ago. The President Donald Trump will sign an executive order this Friday declaring English as the official language of the USA amid a waves of raid to deport illegal immigrants, raising uncertainty about whether Spanish will still be spoken. Trump's decision will overturn an executive order issued by former President Bill Clinton in 2000, which required federal agencies and those receiving federal funds to provide language support to people who do not speak English. So let's see. Will Spanish still be spoken in the United States? We're getting to the meat of it. As of now, it has not been detailed if Spanish will be prohibited at any point. However, according to the White House, federal departments and agencies will still be able to provide documents and service in other language other than English. So even though they took down the Spanish sites and they're making English the primary language, they still had the option to give people who don't speak English documents and services in their language. All right. Agencies will have the flexibility, begin quote, agency will have the flexibility to decide how and when to offer services in languages other than English to better serve the American people and to fulfill their mission, end quote, is stated. Or White House indicated that the goal of the order is national unity, as English as the official language of the USA promotes cohesion, help newcomers engage in communication, tradition, and enrich the shared culture. So as we see, like I said, that was a false report of someone putting that on TikTok and then ran. And now you go on there and you type that in, you see a bunch of videos of people saying, well, you can't speak Spanish in public. It's illegal. And if you do, you're gonna get fined or arrested. Blase. But that'd be kind of crazy considering all the Spanish restaurants they got out there. And a lot of the stuff they might have a menu. Well, they might have a menu order or two that's on there that's actually has to be spoken in Spanish. I know I went to one restaurant. They got a big burrito with everything stuffed in it. Inside of it, it's called the La Bamba. So, will somebody go to jail for going to a Spanish restaurant and ordering the food there that has to be said in Spanish? But like I said, the Lord stopped me from making that video earlier because I can see Trump doing something like that, but that's not what it was. He refocused me, showed me that no, look into this more, and you'll see that's not what's going on here. So let's get into a couple scriptures, and we'll get up out of here. We're going to start here. Exodus 23, 1 and 2. Thou shalt not raise a false report. Put not thine hand with the wicked to be an unrighteous witness. And like I said, Yahweh Shem Shai stopped me from doing that video earlier because I thought this was something that Trump would do. But the Lord stopped me from being an unrighteous witness because I should have been more diligent in looking into this and seeing that this was just a false report. Just because it may look like something that the wicked would do just doesn't mean it's something that they done did. So people will run with how that saying go. A lie will make a trip around the earth before the truth even gets started or something like that. It was an old saying I remember they were talking about. That's why you had the scripture here. Thou shalt not raise a false report. That's why I'm doing this video for any other brothers or sisters who out there, Akim or Akwatium, who ran across that on TikTok and thought the same thing I thought there was something real, just to let you know, yeah, this is a false report. There's no point in putting no stock into this, putting any effort into something that just a lie somebody came up with. Verse 2, thou shalt not follow a multitude to do evil, neither shalt thou speak in a cause to decline after many to wrest judgment. So that's why I'm making this report. So no one else who's in the truth, who might have seen it and just wanted to make a lesson off of it, to let them know that, hey, that's just a lie. Don't follow them other people who's taking this thing and ran with it, and then it became a movement on TikTok, even though this is not even what Trump had in mind. Like I said, he done a lot of wicked things, and he done made a lot of wicked, unrighteous decrees. But this just was one of them. I have to defend the truth, because that's the will of Yahweh Shema Shai. So I'm here to make this video to show that truth this is just a lie. There is no law that says you can't speak Spanish in public, you'll be arrested if you do, or fined $2,000. All right, let's see. Go here. Proverbs 17:4 in the NIV. A wicked person listens to deceitful lips. A liar pay attention to a destructive tongue. And like I said, if you go on TikTok and put that in, you see a lot of people that done paid attention to this, to ran with it. It's a little movement now. You might look in the comment section, you might see one or two people who actually did some research and like, no, the only thing he did was change the national language of the United States to English. There's no law or anything that can be found on the law that says speaking in Spanish will have you arrested. Remember, people will believe a lie before they believe the truth first. That's why I said a wicked person listen to the deceitful lip. They listen to that lie. But it's hard for them to take that truth. All right. Let me go here. Proverbs 11:27. He that diligently seeketh good procures favor, but he that seeketh mischief, it shall come to him. So if you diligently seeking the truth of Yahweh Shema Shai, the truth of things that we read, you'll find good favor with the Lord. But if you're gonna believe and chase after mischief, hey, it's gonna come on you. So don't be surprised when you get caught up in it. Like I said, the Lord stopped me from being one of those people. He put the spirit on me to stop, to go look, to further dig into it. Basically, will prove me right then and there and show me, hey, you going off. You know you're supposed to be diligently searching. You're not supposed to just believe things just because you see it, especially something like this. The water Yahweh Shema Shai for stopping me, for correcting me, for showing me that, yeah, I slacked up right then and there. For showing me that I need to do better, be more diligent. We're going to end off here. 2 Timothy 2:15. Study to show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman that needed not to be ashamed, rightfully dividing the word of truth. And before we go, we're going to go into that word study. All right. All right. G4704. Spudazio. I think that's Spudazio. Let's see how it goes. I'm messing this up.
Strong's G 4704. Spudazzo. Spudazzo.
Spudazzo. Spudazzo. from G4710 to use speed, i.e., to make an effort, to prompt or earnest. Do, say, give diligence, to be diligent, forward, endeavor, labor, to study. To hasten, to make haste, to exert oneself, to endeavor, to give diligence. And we're going to go into that word diligence. So we just seen the Lord said if you diligently look for good, you'll find favor. And it's a careful and persistent work or effort. So you're giving that diligence, you got to give persistent work, persistent effort, and bringing out this truth. Not just bringing out this truth, but bringing out the truth of basically this false lie, this false reporter that Donald Trump had a law to where Spanish people can't speak Spanish in public, and if they do, they'll be arrested or fined. So when you study, you got to show diligence, to show yourself approved unto Yahweh. Like I said, the Lord corrected me, showed me that I need to show more diligence so I can be approved of Him. The water once again, Yahweh Bashim Al-Shah for correcting me, for showing me that it was more to the story, to not just up and run with something, but diligently search it out, make sure whatever I'm about to do a lesson on is what I'm going to do a lesson on. But man, going and love the Lord, as the scripture says. But that's all I wanted to do on that, man. Just to let everybody know that that's a false report. And Trump didn't make no law that says Spanish speaking people, well, people who speak Spanish in public will be arrested or fined $2,000. That's just a false report, a complete lie. So I hope this was edifying. I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakaha Kodash. Shalom to the next video.